and these are presented by different eminent speakers like the eminent professors of the IIT, Kharagpur and the other IITs of India. Then you can get the video lectures, basically on the current topics like machine learning. Also, this is connected to the YouTube. If you wish, you can also go and visualize the video at any moment of time. Then you can get the lectures, video lectures under the CEC, like on particular papers. Then you can get the videos on the two-dimensional arrays. These are actually the different topics. So in this way, you can go to the topic and the subtopic, and automatically you can get access to the particular material. Whatsoever the material may be in terms of the slides, in terms of the lecture notes, in terms of PDFs, in terms of the video lectures, and so many others. Now I'm coming to the another section that is called science. You see here, like engineering section also, here you can also avail so many different materials under the science section. Here also you see the different tags which are all available under the engineering sections are also being visible. Here from you can get to the access to the mathematics if you wish, you can get access to the physics, you can get access to the computer science, you can get access to the atmospheric science, and so many things. Now the people, the persons, or the students who are mainly wishing to pursue in the research career, they can get a lot of such repositories and the resources from these big repositories. Suppose that if you would like to carry out your research in the nanotechnology or the nanoscience, then you can very easily get a lot of different notes in the study mats, and the video lectures, and so many tutorials under this nanotechnology section. Now, these are actually enlisting all the different subtopics under the humanities. Here also you can avail the different items like history, then geography, then sociology, economics, psychology, political science, education, then constitutions and law, philosophy, mass communications, and the library sciences. So here also you can get access, you can get advantages to get an in-depth knowledge of all these different subjects. Now, if you come to the literature, then also you can get the similar overview, like study of English literature you can pursue, or if you would like to pursue the study of Hindi literature, or if you'd like to learn Sanskrit or learn Urdu or any other languages, then automatically you can get access to them or the constant tab. Then you can get a lot of resources and the materials available for you. These sections is concerned to the law and management. Here you can get also the different videos, the different tutorials, the books, okay, the different questions and the solutions, all these are available. These are not only available under the law and management, the topics that I have discussed, the topics and the subtopics. Under every topic and subtopics, you can get the ready questions and their answers, some different innovative problems, okay, and all these are available there that I am coming next. Now, these are actually the different initiatives and of the NDLI and the collaborations of NDLIs with the others, like the Shot Ganga is a very important kind of online libraries. There also you can get a lot of books, ebooks, and articles and everything. Similarly, Shyam is also one of them. Then also you see that artsheet.org. Here also you can get a lot of research papers, the journals. Okay. Then Semantic Scholars. Here also you can avail the so many different articles and different papers which may be produced and published in the conferences. So in this way, you can get access to all these, collaborating items. Now, these are the featured contents for the school students, like the state board books of these particular states, like Andhra Pradesh, the Gujarat, the Jammu and Kashmir, the Kerala, Maharashtra, Punjab, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu. All these are available here, and therefore you see that it's a huge repositories of all different school books of across all the different boards available in India. Now here you see the featured content for medical and health. Now suppose that if you would like to get particular medical topics, and if you would like to know the different journals, if you would like to read and study about the different journals, then you can every advantages to get access to them. Like you can get access to the British Medical Journal, you can get access to National Brain Research Center, so that you can get a lot of data, the research works, the different articles, and as well as a lot of different data sets. Now, if you would like to continue your research works, you should have the primarily, you should require primarily the data sets. That data sets you can very easily fetch and obtain from those particular concerned sites. Similarly, ICMR, here from you can get a lot of different data sets The MedIND is also another very important, I think, organization to know in the medical sciences and the medical domain. So all these are available and are being connected with the NDLI. Now you see some of the features are getting unlocked. You see these contents are unlocked. That means if you click on these, then automatically you can get access to full gamut of repositories present here. Like here you see the study of blood groups and hemoglobin variants of the 6 in Calcutta. This is kind of articles and you can get access to it. That means it is open, accessible, and you can get access to it. Now also you can spend your leisure time. You can also spend your pleasure time just by reading the different books and novels and classics. These are also available because it also offers you huge libraries for the different ebooks. Okay, here you can get a lot of different types of classics, the best-selling novels and books and also many things, magazines and all these. So now, beside your educational and curricular materials, you can also avail of this kind of books so that you can simply spend your pleasure times and leisure time. Now, this is a very important, part and a feature of the NDLI, that is NDLI content, and which have been completely and dedicatedly being used for competitive exams aspirants. Like those students who are aspiring for different types of competitive exams, they can also avail so many different tutorials, so many different ebooks and notes, the problem sheets, and so many other previous year's questions and so many things. You see that these have been enlisted here. That this starts from JEE Main, then UGC NET, then you see JNU, then RPIT, then ICAR, AJ, PG, then IGNOU, then SWAM, then CMAT, then GPAT, then CSIR. So many different organizations and so many different universities are being there. So many different bodies are there, educational bodies, so that you can simply avail the lot of different resources offered by them. Like here, one example is being shown. If you click on here, then JEE Main papers have been enlisted. You see that year-wise these have been enlisted, and one pop-up menu will appear so that you can get access to all the different question papers and the materials here. So these are nothing but the questions and answers. So starting from 2016, starting from 2007, 8, 9, 10, in this particular, you see that order, the year-wise orders, they have been arranged. So if you click, you can simply download these materials and you can get access to their contents. You can get the questions and their ready-made their answers, the solutions, and also different probable problems. Now here again, it is highlighting you the refinement of the search that I have already, and the sir has already discussed and explained you. Like you can also apply the refinement onto your search so that you can very easily and in a very short period of time you can get access to the resources. The searches can be done on the authors, based on authors, the subject, the education level, then file format, then language, and so on. Now this page is very important because you know that NDLI ultimately just works like a Google. If you see that the Google is simply nothing but a search engine, in NDLI also, if you search for any particular topic and item, you can get all these topics being unearthed for you, and you can get access to them. Now here, one important technology that actually is being used in searching process is the metadata and the metadata page. Metadata is nothing but, that is actually when you are searching for any particular topic, this topic has a lot of details, okay, lot of details, lot of attributes, lot of features. Like suppose that you'd like to search for a particular book or some particular journal or some particular article, then these are the attributes for this particular content that you are searching for. Like there may be author, okay, the name of the author should be there, then source where from you can get this particular material, what is the content type, it is a textual or whether it is in the HTML format or PDF format, then publisher, then file format, what type of file format it is offering, like HTML or anything, then data created at which particular date, then copyright year, the language and everything. So these are nothing but, these are the attributes of this particular file. So therefore, these are called the metadata. That means, in NDLI, if you just provide the author name and the subject name or the topic name, then automatically the search will be done, and in a very short span of time, that such articles, the such topic can very easily be visualized, can be displayed, can be found, and can be visualized in front of you. So this way, we can use this kind of searching technique that is completely metadata based searching, and so the searching, overall searching takes very short time, and the searching can be refined also very easily on the basis of some particular attribute being shown. Now this is one paper you see, as if you have just searched for this paper and this search paper has been displayed in front of you. Now you can have the full scope to read this paper online, or if you wish you can also download this paper, because this button is also available here. If you click on this download option, you can download this paper. There is also another option like printer. You can, if you wish, you can also just click on the printer. Then also you can get the printout version of this paper. So all these features are added advantage so that you can get access to them. Now, this is actually the login panel that appears at the very starting point when you are entering and opening this web portal. So if you just click on these login sections, then your login will start. Now, this particular login sections will come in front of you, where you have to provide the email ID and the password. And there is also a captcha that you have to provide. Then after that, if you click on the login, then automatically you will access, you can be logged into the system, and now you will be eligible to access any kind of materials. And now if you are the first time user, that means if you would like to be the registered, if you are like to be the member of this particular portal, then you have to click on the register. If you click on the register option, then it simply register yourself with this portal, and after that you will be provided your password. Your email ID will be accessed, email ID address you can provide here, as just as you are just maintaining, and then you can provide this email address and the password to log into the system further. Now these are the different filter options available in the NDLI portal. You see, this is also known as the access restrictions, because now you see some of the access restrictions means whether you will be provided the access right or not, because some of the contents are access restricted. That means you cannot be able to access them very easily, and your access power has been restricted. That means some of the papers are there, suppose these papers are not meeting their license agreements, and so then you cannot access these particular papers. That's why under or against these papers you will be shown, or these sites you will be shown this kind of lock options, and if this lock remains open, that means these are accessible. Now some of the papers are, you see, subscribed, some are authorized, okay, and some papers are directly under the NDLI. Now if you click on the author, then automatically it will show you the author names. Just follow. If you click under the particular author, then it will show you the articles produced under this particular, published under this particular author. This is actually the author-wise refinement, author-wise searching. Similarly, if you would like to continue your searching on the basis of the subject category, then also you can just select out the subject category here. You see, subject-wise it shows you the enlistings of different articles, the different notes, books, or whatever it is. Then suppose that if you would like to click on the social science, if you would like to click on the computer science, then you can just see the huge repositories of articles, the papers, the ebooks, okay, the notes, the video lectures, and different tutorials will be available, and their numbers will be shown beside. Similarly, if you would like to click on the educational level-wise filtering, then also you can do it. Like if you click on the educational level, it shows you different levels of education, starting from, you see, just class 1, then class 1 to 4, then 5 to 8, then 9, 10, then 11, 12, then adult education, then UG and PG. So it has been categorized so nicely so that you need not just go on a hunting for that particular material that you are wanting for. So if you simply filter out, and just by selecting that particular concern checkbox from that panel, then automatically you can get access to this. So that will that narrow down your search time to a large extent. Now these are the filter options. Similarly, you see, it is actually showing you the filter options according to your file formats. What particular file format you'd like to get your material. If you wish, you can also get it in a PDF format, in a MP3 format, in a text format, or any others. Similarly, you can, if you wish, you can also choose the language that you are wishing for. Okay, there are so many languages that have been enlisted. Then similarly, learning resources, like what type of things you would like, basically whether you are searching for the booklet